Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Stephanie and this is Fab with Steph, and today I have not one but two clothing hauls and I'm going to combine them because I kind of shopped them around the same time and made them a bit like, not matchy, but like the styling. I'm going to be putting some of these things together if they fit me nicely. So the two brands I'm going to be trying on today, I've got a nice big bag from ASOS. I've already taken the shoes out so it looks a bit smaller than it did when it first arrived. Got a nice big bag from them, and my first ever order from SHEIN. So I've never tried on anything from them before. I'm really excited about it. I've heard very mixed reviews. Obviously I'm like plus size, I'm in between like the high street's highest size and plus size lowest size, and it can be very difficult for me to find things that fit right. If it's a plus size line, quite often it's a bit big. In the high street line it's often quite small, even if it's both like the size 16 or both the size 18. So it's been a bit of a hard one. At the moment I am wearing two items that I got from previous Topshop hauls. So I bought these actually on ASOS at the end of the day. These are the Topshop leather leggings and they are so comfy. These are the size 18 and this is a size 16 in the Love Petite crop top, also from Topshop, which is from the sale. So I'm going to get this off. I'm going to get some of this on. Okay, so for my first outfit, I'm not sure how well you can see these, but I've got some over-knee boots on. Pull the heel up so you can see. It's only a little heel. These are from ASOS. I think they were about £30, which was not a bad price point really. They do feel a little bit cheap and I'm nervous because this bit here doesn't have anything, no rubber, anything to try and hold the boots. So as you start to wear those, they're going to stretch a little bit, it's natural, and they're actually going to start to slide. So if you've got something like that, you do need to add a little extra something around that top rim. Ideally like a little sort of rubberized element, you can just hot glue it on and it'll actually keep them up, which is really helpful. This is a little mini dress from SHEIN and the size is XL. It just calls it SW dress, but obviously it's a little dragon print on it, nice red dragon print. I like what this comes in, reseals like this. So it's easy to reuse and repack these if you are sending anything back. For me, I'm not sure because I've wanted something dragon print for a while. I don't hate the way it fits. This little bit, if you can see the white, because it's a lattice hem and it's not quite sitting right, it's starting to show that white underneath, which I don't love, but it sits nicely here. The stitching on the straps is probably going to die a death, so I would put in a little extra stitch just to hold that tight, otherwise I'd be a bit worried I might have a bit of a wardrobe malfunction the first time I wore it. The fabric itself is super soft, very comfortable. And I was trying doing, I just do this in the mirror to see if it will like roll up. So that normally when you're walking, so you don't see it when you're trying on. So I try and like walk around the room. I don't really have the space at the moment. So just doing a bit of fake walking. I can see it's not starting to ride up too quickly, and I think that is due to the nature of the fabric. So that's quite helpful. But just not convinced by this peeking out the white and just being a little bit shorter maybe than I was looking for. I'll try it on with tights and see how that works. But that's my first impressions for these two, and I'm actually going to keep the boots on because I think they're going to look really nice with some of the other outfits as well. Okay, so the next outfit I'm trying on is this. This is a little top, just a little crop top with the cutout section here. Little dragon here. I'm having to think about dragons, don't at me. The fabric is super soft. You can get this in a short sleeve version as well, but I wanted the long sleeve. It's a bit colder at the moment, plus I'll be able to wear it out in the summer just as is. This little skirt was a bargain. I actually saw someone else had it. It is super short. Now I know it comes in a curve line, but I didn't find the curved one, so this is just from the regular line, but it is size XL, and it's so short, like unforgivingly short. So I'm not entirely sure whether or not it's the one I'm going to be keeping or not. I love it. I love the print. I love the colours. I think it's like pretty, but just with the added slit, unless I was wearing it with tights, it might be a little bit much for me, and even then, because it's just that wee bit too short, I feel like I would be pulling it down all night. But the material is really quite nice. There's a little bit of an issue with the stitching here, a bit of over stitching, but that would be easy enough to remove. It does look like it's maybe crossed over from the other side, so it makes me a teeny bit nervous. What happens if I pull that out? No, it's fine. It's just the way it's been finished, so I should be able to fix that. and I'm really happy with the way that the top is finished. Like, it doesn't feel like something that's substantially like lower quality, and these are both like the SHEIN pieces. Obviously the boots are still my ASOS boots, and I think that these would go really nicely with this look as well, and I'd actually be able to wear this like walking and whatever. The boots are really comfy. Like, I'm not struggling even slightly, and I'm not someone who wears heels all the time. Especially recently, I've got very used to wearing my trainers. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of this and get something fresh on. Okay, so for this outfit I have shaded just a teeny little bit because this is a t-shirt I already owned. I didn't need really a new cream one, and I knew it would go with both cream and black because of the piping in it. Now this actually shows online as much more pleated, so what I'm going to need to do is follow the pleat and put like a little stitch at the bottom if I want it to have that pleat right through, which I do. Not going to take a lot of time. It could be quite frustrating if you're not confident doing that yourself, and I know a lot of people don't really like to have to do anything once they get new clothing. But this is actually a rip-off of a 2017 Zara skirt, which only went up to an XL. It was actually a crossover, but the print and the portions are exactly the same. I couldn't fit into it in the Zara version, so I was so glad to see this on SHEIN. This is a 2XL. And it fits me pretty much perfectly. You should have a little room so that you can actually sit and things in it, but it's like actually ideal on my waist. Looks great with the over knee boots, very preppy. Would love to pair this with like a nice like leather blazer with a little fitted waist, or maybe even a cropped one. Would be, yeah, it'd be really cute. I need to try and find that. Yeah, so I'm really happy with this. This is a definite yes from me. The length is actually really nice because it's short enough to be a short skirt and to like not feel too dowdy, but long enough to, you know, not flash what I had for my breakfast. So this one is definitely a yes. I've got a couple more things to show that I didn't actually match with anything, but I'm gonna find a way to make it work. Okay, so for this outfit, I've finally shown you something else from ASOS, this lovely little skirt. Now I'm so gutted to say the vast majority of sizes of this have actually now sold out. It's I'll actually put the detail down below for what it's called because I kept searching for the wrong thing, but it works by like a tie, so you could actually get a different size. If it's maybe one size smaller or one size bigger, you could get away with it. This was supposed to be little deeper shaded butterflies. This is a SHEIN top, it's an XL. The skirt is an 18, sorry. But this is so tight and so see-through, and if I wasn't wearing it with this skirt, it's far too cropped. And it didn't actually say that it was this cropped. When I look at the image on the girl, it's that pretty much around the belly button, which would be here. So I'm a bit disappointed by this. The shoulders are already sitting lower because I've had to pull it down. And I am quite busty, so that is definitely going to be part of it. But all of the other XL things that I've tried so far, including the tops and the dress, fit me fine. And this is a little stretchy fabric tee. So not entirely sure why this one didn't go to plan. So this one is unfortunately a no, but I love the little butterflies. I'm so sad. But love, love, love this skirt. Like, I'm quite literally obsessed and I want all of the shades of it. So I've got them all in Notify Me in my cart. Don't y'all steal all the size 18 because I need them. At only £16, it's just so light, so feminine, it feels so nice on your skin. Like, it's gonna look so nice when you walk. And just so affordable, like, it's amazing. So the skirt is a definite yes from me. Okay, so this is my last outfit. I've got the boots off. I've got a nice SHEIN, this I guess like a bustier bralette in vinyl, and then these are the As You leather leggings from ASOS. Now I got these in a 16 because we didn't have an 18, and unfortunately I definitely need an 18. Can't quite pull them up as high as I need them to be. Not a huge fan of the fabric, and definitely don't like having this like little space here, but it is entirely because the size is not a good fit. I love that this sort of comes down here on the waist because actually it feels like it is held up more. I think that if I could get these in my right size or lose a bit of weight and fit them, whatever it has to be, I think they could be a great addition to my wardrobe. This I'm obsessed with. It was the hardest thing in the world to put on. I was trying to zip it and it just kept unzipping at the back, and I thought it was maybe too small. So I put it on backwards. So I did the zip up the front with the sleeves off, like the little chain straps, and then had to shimmy it around and put my arms into the straps. My concern with that is this doesn't seem particularly strong, the little connector to the bralette. So there's a chance that if you were having to continually do that, it could break. But the fabric itself has a strange smell that seems to be going away and just looks, I mean, it looks pretty good, let's not lie. It definitely makes me feel quite confident. It's a very sort of sexy piece. I don't think I would wear this just to Tesco. It's definitely something that's going to need to wait until we can finally hit up clubs and things again, and then I will die a death sweating in a club somewhere wearing this and a little matching vinyl skirt, no doubt. But it would go great with nice like high-waisted jeans. You could wear it with a little print skirt, especially with a little flare in it, because then you've got that proper nice fit, and then that sort of Dior new look out, which is super feminine and just adds that more sort of like gentle aesthetic to it. Or you can just go all in hardcore like me and just go for vinyl. Got a beautiful vinyl beret that I would love to wear with it. So this is a yes from me, if you can't tell. But this, I think, is going to have to go back. Sorry, ASOS. I did want it to work. The other things I got from ASOS is a little bit harder to show you on camera, but it's these walking boots. And I would actually have paired these with the leather leggings. That was my plan. So they've got a nice combination of like a sort of scuba-esque fabric and the sort of leather look fabric. Looks a bit like a hiking boot, but maybe a bit more like a sort of new age, a bit more fashion, basically. And the reviews say that this is a very, very comfortable boot. I have went and got it in a size 8. I'm going to try it for size, just to see if they do run true to size. But yeah, I know these are really fun, and this is actually something you can use to dress down something that might otherwise be too dressed up for whatever sort of scenario you're in. Just put my bag up here in my bed. Ooh. Feels like there's something still in there, so I'm going to need to take a look at that. The bit that fits around your ankle does seem like it is very fitted. I think that's personally a good thing. Just means that you won't get any water or anything in there. It does feel like a good fit for an 8, so I'm a 7.5 to an 8, and this is a good fit for me. So if you're sometimes an 8 or bigger, you're going to have to size maybe a half size up, because I'm not wearing thick silks. Ooh, I like them. Just a bit of chunky cuteness. That's pretty much everything I've got to show you, I think. Just going to do a quick double check, because there's a lot of things going on here. So I do have a couple of things to show you, but they're actually just accessories. So I was right, I didn't have any more clothing. Now these are absolutely gorgeous earrings from SHEIN. They only cost me, I think, something silly like £2. And with that in mind, they are definitely not suitable for anyone who has a nickel allergy. If you get a sore reaction to when you're wearing like costume jewellery, you would need to put something on these in order for them to be safe for you to wear. What I would recommend, or what I usually do, because sometimes I do get sensitivity to them, is clear nail varnish, and you have to make sure it's 100% dry before you obviously put them anywhere near your ear. So that is what these ones look like. They are a little heavy, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I would be comfortable wearing them all day. I can feel the weight of them, but they are absolutely stunning. Look at those, look at that detail as well. They're so fun. I'm so glad I got these actually, seriously. Just something to sort of brighten you up a little bit. I think we all need a bit of brightening up from time to time, in general, but especially at the moment. So this is something, I can't get this in the ear unless I set the little things. I keep trying to do it with the backs in my hand, but then I can't quite, because I don't wear earrings all the time. I feel like I get out of practice and then I end up worrying that they could have closed up, but they've definitely not closed up. There we go. Whoa. Should probably just have put these on and then shown you, but you could know the struggles. That's what they look like. So it's just really pretty, something a bit different. I think that I need to tighten that on that ear. It feels like it's about to fall off. Ugh. Yeah. And the other accessory, I'm a bit gutted. It said it's one size, so I thought maybe it was extendable. It's not. It's this little snake belt. I love animals and stuff like that on my clothing. And this just will not come close to fitting. I'm going to put an extra hole in it, but I can only do that once it, at the moment I'll show you like with white background. I can get it to about here, which doesn't really help. I need to be able to get it so it covers at least the back. It doesn't matter if it's only a little bit under the back, but just so long as you can tuck it and it doesn't look like you're wearing a belt that you can't fit. I think that's like the most important thing. So the goal is to be able to fasten it. Yeah, so just about here would be great. And you can always take off that little bit extra. So I think I'm going to put that hole in it. It's non-returnable because it was on sale. And I only really need 2 belt holes more. And it would be able to close. It would just be a little bit tight at the moment because gained weight over lockdown, haven't I? So I wasn't big enough already. I don't mean that. I'm actually usually quite happy with my weight and my size. It's only when someone else feels the need to say something nasty that I end up feeling any type of way. Because like, I feel like I know how to dress myself quite well. I feel like I know how to do my makeup quite well. I feel like I carry myself generally quite well. But then all it takes is like one person saying something mean. And the sad thing is, because I'm someone who like I'm an emotional eater, I'll actually gain weight if you give me a hard time for my weight because I'll eat more. But it's just life, isn't it? Yeah, so very pretty, but avoid if you're plus size because that one size is a lie. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I know that I'm maybe a bit quirky, but I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that, you know, you like some things I put together, or it gave you some inspiration for stuff you can do, or just allowed you to live through me if you're not shopping online at the moment. I know that times are hard, let's be honest. I got everything from my SHEIN order for £38, including delivery, and everything from my ASOS orders was a little bit more pricey, but there are things in there that I've not shown you because it's like a sleep cap and beauty stuff. So I need to take a look and see what the price points were, but a lot of stuff on sale at the moment on ASOS, and I think there is actually another online code, something like sale please, that gives you an extra 20% off. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day. If you want to see any more content from me, you can hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, you can hit that like button. But really, most importantly, just have a great day. Bye.